You are watching your award-winning cable access station, Channel 13 and 19, Athol Orange Community Television.
Good morning. This is December 21st, 2016. We're at Athol Orange Community Television. My name is Hattie Nessel, and the name of the program is Save the Planet Updates. Each week we work on some aspect of a way that we can, as just common folks wanting to make a better world, save the planet. And I have really been honing in on the issue of plastic bags because that is something we can do something about. And again, we've got a new sign now up at Hannaford that we're going to air for you, to show you. As you walk in the door, there's a sandwich sign that says, did you remember your reusable plastic bag? And I want to commend Hannaford for putting that sign up there. Because we do forget until we get into the habit. And when I've been up there asking people about their reusable bags, many times they will say, oh, I forgot it, I left it in the car. So Hannaford's is really helping us. And for the holiday season, this is what I have given out as presents, reusable plastic bags. This one I particularly like. They sell this at Hannaford's, and children made this artwork. I think it's quite nifty. And this is all children's drawing. And then this one I also particularly like. And the message on here is everything old is new again. And the little birds are singing renew. So we could reuse this bag many times for years. Reduce, reuse, recycle, rethink, renew. So everybody on my list got a reusable bag, a reusable mug, a reusable water bottle, and hopefully people will use less plastic that you just throw into the trash. And that includes the water bottles. And water bottles are particularly bad. They take, I don't know, centuries to break down, and when they break down, they fly around, and then the marine life is impacted and all of those things. So I really want to bring it to your attention that you can make a difference. Oh, and by the way, I was up at Market Basket this week, and I noticed on the door they have a little decal. It's very small, but it does say, did you remember your reusable bag? So I want to let Market Basket know I've seen that and I appreciate that. I'd like to see them have in the parking lot what Hannaford has, the big signs over the carriages, did you remember your reusable bag? And more at the counters. But I still see very few people that are walking into the store with their reusable bags or walking out, pushing a cart with their reusable bags. And I would like to see Athol, Orange, Royalston, our area, go 100% reusable. We just need to stop with these once through single-use cycle plastic bags. And there's something like 40 some now towns that have outlawed those plastic bags. And also Job Lot. Job Lot has no, you can't buy a reusable bag in Job Lot. And they have no sign asking anybody to bring in their reusable bags. You don't have to buy them in the stores. Somebody that was at the Hannafords the other day said, you know what, I've gotten all of these for free. I went to this kind of a meeting or this kind of a presentation, whatever, they're giving out bags. I got one from Silhouettes across the street. She was giving them out for Christmas. She gave me a bag. Kate at Silhouettes for cutting the hair. So we have very good news today, kind of what I call a miracle. The Federal Energy Regulatory Commission, FERC, has just ruled against licensing a pipeline that was going to go through Oregon. The Jordan Cove Energy Project, a $7.6 billion terminal and pipeline plan to export liquefied natural gas to Asia from Canada and the Rockies, was refused by the Federal Energy Regulatory Commission. The first ever, make note of that, the first ever rejection of federal permits for an LNG export project came in the wake of an 11-year coordinated grassroots campaign against this LNG terminal and pipeline in southern Oregon. We've been fighting this project for more than a decade, said Ted Gleichman, a political advisor to the Center for Sustainable Economy. Thousands of people working together are defeating billions of dirty, dangerous fossil fuel dollars. This is the first victory where FERC ruled in our favor. So that is really something. I hope that will continue. And you know, when we were fighting the Northeast Energy Direct Pipeline here in Massachusetts, our Attorney General, Maura Healey, had a study done about did we need that gas, and the study came back and said no. And not too long after that, although there were a lot of us, like Oregon, working hard to stop it, not too long after that, the Northeast Energy Direct Pipeline packed their bags and left. So we have defeated that pipeline. They've defeated one through FERC in Oregon. And now we always are showing this picture of Standing Rock. This is, I bought this online. I support the Standing Rock people, and we sent the truck out there, and you've all seen that, and you heard Brayton talk about that last week. So what we really want to do is have you get in touch with our senators, both Senator Markey and Senator Warren. They're very good on the environmental issues. Elizabeth Warren is on one of the energy committees in the Senate, but there should really be a complete investigation of FERC, F-E-R-C. There's been a very good study by the Delaware Riverkeeper Network, and they talk about the revolving employee door that exists between FERC and its regulated community. And the Federal Energy Regulatory Commission has become a rogue agency that is blatantly biased toward the pipeline companies it purports to regulate, and that it is misusing legal loopholes and ignoring court orders. So you can look this up online. This report was November 30th, 2015, Delaware Riverkeeper Network. And at the end, we have endnotes. We have Senator Warren's telephone number and Senate office building, and also her fax number in Washington, both in Boston and in Washington. So we have very good senators. They're with us on this, but we really need to push them to do a comprehensive study of this. The other thing that's going our way, which is very exciting, is the divestment from fossil fuels. Hold on to your seats if you can for a minute here. Divestment from fossil fuels worldwide passes $5 trillion. $5 trillion. The divestment movement's undeniable success, a new report shows the value of funds controlled by individuals and institutions who have vowed to dump their fossil fuel assets now surpasses $5 billion. And just a quick little sideline story here. Some people in Vermont had gone to the bank, and one of the women wanted to take her money out of TD Bank, which is heavily invested in fossil fuels, number 7 of the banks that are out of 17 that have high investments in fossil fuels. And the woman walked up to the window and said, because of your investment in fossil fuels, I want to take my money out and close my account. If you stop investing in fossil fuels, I'm happy to come back to TD Bank. And guess how much money that woman had in her account? $500,000. They said, we can't just write you a check for $500,000 because you've walked up to the window. She said, I'll wait. Guess what? They came up with a check, $500,000, and she walked out and she went to a local credit union or community bank. You know, we have those very same things in our town which are working, and we encourage everybody to hold their banks, wherever they're banking, accountable and to know where they're investing their money. So that will do it for this week's Save the Planet updates, and wishing everybody a happy and joyous and healthy holiday season. See you next week.